There was a time when every morning felt like chaos. I'd wake up, grab my phone, and scroll through notifications before my eyes were even fully open. My heart raced, my mind buzzed with to-do lists, and before I even left bed, I felt like I was already behind. Every day started in a storm, and I didn't even realize it. Then one morning, I caught my reflection in the mirror. Tired eyes, slumped shoulders, and a mind that never stopped spinning. That was my breaking point. I didn't need more coffee or motivation. I needed peace. I'd heard about meditation before, but it always felt distant, something for monks on mountaintops. Still, I made myself a promise, just 15 minutes every morning, no pressure, no perfection, just 15 minutes. The first morning was uncomfortable, my back ached, my thoughts screamed, and I kept wondering if I was doing it right, but something inside me whispered, stay. So I stayed. I sat in the quiet, cross-legged on a cushion. Sometimes it was the corner of my room, sometimes the living room floor, before sunrise, my spine tall, my shoulders soft, hands resting loosely on my thighs. I closed my eyes and breathed. 4 counts in through the nose, 6 counts out through the mouth. Slowly my body began to melt into the stillness. My mind, of course, wandered, to breakfast, to work, to worries, but instead of getting frustrated, I simply noticed the thoughts and came back to my breath. That gentle act of returning, over and over, became the heart of my practice. Around the 8th minute, something shifted. I started noticing sounds I'd never paid attention to before. The hum of the fridge, a distant bird outside, my heartbeat in my chest. For the first time in years, I wasn't lost in thought. I was here. When the timer finally rang, I didn't want it to end. After a few days, I noticed the ripple effect. My mornings felt calmer. I wasn't reacting to everything like before. Traffic didn't bother me as much. Emails didn't overwhelm me. I had space between my thoughts and my reactions, space to breathe before I spoke. Meditation didn't change who I was. It reminded me of who I'd been all along, someone capable of stillness. Science backs this up too. Research shows that just 10 to 15 minutes of meditation a day can lower cortisol levels, improve focus, and even rewire your brain to respond better to stress. But what mattered most to me wasn't the studies, it was how I felt, clearer, lighter, grounded. Now, every morning, before I touch my phone or check the news, I sit. I breathe. I let my mind settle like dust in sunlight. Those 15 minutes have become my sanctuary, a quiet pause before the noise of the world begins. So tomorrow, when you wake up, before you dive into your notifications, give yourself a gift. Sit. Breathe. Just 15 minutes. You might discover, as I did, that peace was never out there. It was waiting inside you all along.